Still for the nations. We need to pray for peace. We need to pray for peace. And we need to pray against pestilence, famine, and diseases. Pestilence, famine, and diseases. Now, watch the news this year. You will hear of the outbreak of a disease. You know, recently we've been used to biological, chemical weapons released as diseases. And what I mean is diseases that were created in a lab and dispatched. Do you know that? Good. But I saw a disease that broke out from an animal this year. You will see it on the news. I don't know if it's a virus or whatever, but it will be from an animal. So we need to pray against pestilence. I spoke about diseases in December at the prophetic school and also at partners meeting. Good. Go on the news. What part is it? South Asia or where? Europe, yes, Europe and South Asia. I mentioned, I think we'll get that video out so they see it. It's already there. I spoke about war and insecurity and insurgency. And I spoke about Southern America and some parts of Africa. And in the news, go and search on Google now. There are uprisings in Ecuador. Ecuador is a nation in South America. There is hell is on the rampage this year. We need to pray for peace by all means. By all means. I'm talking about governments will come to a point where they are their wits' end. They failed. We don't know what to do about this situation again. It's only the Prince of Peace that will give us peace. But here's a good news for somebody. As long as you remain in the will of God and you keep dwelling in the house of God, no evil shall befall you. Now, let's continue. So we need to pray for peace among nations, especially in Nigeria, and pray against pestilence, famine, and disease. There's an African nation that will be hit with serious famine. Let's pray that God will preserve life, because I saw children dying. You will see all these things on the news. Just write it, and it's online, so it will be there. You will see it on the news. Or pray that God will protect the Christians in those nations. Now, for the church,